Hi everyone, my name is Grace. Welcome back to my channel. Today tutorial, I want to share with you guys how I make these Gigam shoes. And I added some board. So the shoes I've been wearing this for quite long, so I want to change into something new. So the fabric I'm using is the short I have at home, and I'm not wearing it anymore, so I use the fabric here, and I also use fabric glue onto it. So let's get started. As I mentioned it before, I've been wearing these shoes for a long time and I really want to change the design. So I'm using the short I have at home and I really like the Gigam prints out. So I'm using this fabric. So the first thing what I do is seam rip off everything. The first one is taking out the elastic waistband, and then I just cut out the zipper and you seam rip off the bottom hemline. It's really fun things to do it. I just love how it turns out really good. It takes time to do seam rip off, but just in case if I need a lot of fabric to work with, I'm taking out seam rip off the bottom hemline as well. So the next steps I do is I cut out in the middle from the back, and then I separate it into two fabric pieces. Before you get started, you're gonna need fabric glue and some gloves and then some sponge to do glue. And the next steps what I do is I cut out the fabric and lay it on the shoe, and I draw out the lines. It doesn't have to be a perfect line. You are going to cut it out after the shoes is dry. The best way to do is put the glue onto the shoes first and then lay the fabric on top and then use the glue all over the place. After I put the glue all over the place, I use hair dryer to run it out quickly, so then I can add another layer on top. So do the same for another shoe as well, and then leave it overnight to dry it out. And this is what it looks like in the morning. As you can see, I use hairpin to glue it out with the fabric and the shoes together. When you're satisfied with your result, you can cut it out the excess fabric. Cut it out slowly, and then if you need more glue, you can add some fabric glue onto it and dry it out. So this is what it's look like after I've done it. I just feels like it's just a plain shoes, so I'm using leftover fabric to make a bow. I didn't really measure it out, but I cut it out the same length of the rectangle pieces. So what I did was I used fabric glue, and then I folded in the middle, and then I cut out little pieces to make a bow, and I also used fabric glue onto it. After I've done my bow, I place each side on the sideways, and I use fabric glue on top, and I use hairpin to glue out the fabric and the shoes together. You can put it any way you like. I like to put it on the side way, and you can use hairdryer to dry it out first, and then use the glue again on top of, whichever you like to do it. I'm just happy it turns out really good. It's really fun things to make it. I just love my new summer shoes. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and feel free to do it if you're interested in. Make sure to check out my other video on my YouTube channel, and like this video and subscribe to my channel.